Hello you chimpanzee burgers, Jim Sterling here, and this is the Curious Expedition. This is a game in early access right now. Full disclosure, I am mostly aware of this game because they asked for my permission to put me in the game. There is a character you can find, I think down by the dock somewhere, or some port or something called James Sterling. It's based on me, and I gave the go-ahead for that because I'm a dreadful narcissist who enjoys that sort of thing. But anyway, the Curious Expedition, I've played a tiny bit of it because they gave me a code before it hit early access, and I'm not very good at it, like, at all. But it is very interesting. Here are these playable characters we can do. Some of them are unlockable, as you can see. We go with, they're all famous people, Charles Darwin. They've got their own skills. You gain sanity each time a butterfly is collected. Sanity is your, basically your currency for moving about, and if you run out of it, it's bad for you. Polymath, you can choose between 5 perks as opposed to 3. You get perks when you complete an expedition. Richard Francis Burton allows one to rest in native villages. When you find native areas, you have to have a translator with you or be a polyglot. Mary Kingsley, being Eagle Eye, can increase your viewing distance. Anthropology, indigenous cultures, you can get additional fame. And my favourite, Nikola Tesla, my favourite so far, increased maximum sanity, the archetypal mad scientist. They've all just got their own loadouts and things. So here we are, welcome back to the Explorers Club. Have you heard that we are building a statue to one of the expeditions of our most famous member? Word is that you have a good chance of seeing your likeness on that statue. You're not the only candidate, basically. You're in competition with all of these randomly selected fellas, including Alistair Crowley, who I really want to unlock. Harriet Tubman, because why not? Isabella Bird, Charles Darwin. Everyone else is going on an expedition as well, so you've got to go and be more famous than them. You can do that by finding artifacts and things in your expedition. You can get that by finding butterflies and discovering, I guess, new species of those. The overall aim is to get to a pyramid that's on the map. So we'll show you that. The Curious Grasslands, it's always random where you start. Start expedition. Early that morning I arrived at the docks. The captain had yet to arrive. I spent my time on the deck, enjoying the cool breeze. A missionary approached me while we waited. He had boarded the ship, begged us to take him to a nearby native village in order to spread the word of God. Accept. Missionary joined our expedition. Just in time, vessel was ready for departure. Let's go. So there's a randomly generated element to it. Here we are. They've pinpointed the location of a village. Villages are good because they let you rest and regain your sanity. But this thing in the corner, this standing, the more you tread on the hospitality of the locals, the more that standing goes down, and then they'll be unwilling to help. But we will go there. Double click, you travel. As you travel, your sanity goes down. And darkest dungeon style stuff happens as that goes on. In fact, there's inspiration. There's a lot of inspirations they've taken here. Obviously, we've got a kind of strategy-looking element to it. There's a roguelike element to it. You know, if your expedition fails, it's kind of permadeath. There's adventure games, choose-your-own-adventure story-style elements, and this stuff up here is very Darkest Dungeon. The different characters on your voyage have their own issues. Here we see kleptomania, constant urge to steal objects, alcoholic bad drinking habit, that's Frederick Nathaniel Hurst. He's the spiritual and moral backbone of the trek. Allows to rest for free in missions and increases maximum sanity points. So that's good. And Tesla, here, he's got a green, which is good. Escort missionary to the native village. That's our little mission. And we're going to enter the village. We entered the native village. Its inhabitants were proud of their martial prowess and were well armed. Villagers observed us with curiosity. They were kind and offered what they could. So let's deliver the missionary. He'll tell us where a holy shrine is. Marked on the map. Our extended presence was perceived well by the natives. They offered us help. So a 10 or 20, that's pretty good. You can trade for things. This haggle. Lets you haggle for stuff, I guess. Trading's pretty simple. We want maybe an elephant tusk because you can use that later. You can either sell it at the end of a mission or keep it or donate it to the museum and gain extra fame. I never really use this stuff. So if we do that, then deal. Got ourselves an elephant tusk. Of course, you need You need to expand your party to expand what you can carry. So that's always an issue as well. So we'll leave. We won't tread on their hospitality. So that's the Holy Shrine. There's stuff there. That's good. Let's go to this question mark. Different terrain can affect your sanity in different ways and can affect your sort of movement and how you can see things. See what's going on at the hut. We entered a mysterious-looking hut. It was dark and damp inside, with all kinds of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the damp walls. A native shaman approached us with an absent stare as he chewed on some leaves. Ask for cleansing. I don't know what that does, but you got to pay for it. Spear, horn flute. There's a battle system as well. That's where I really suck because it's very odd. But anyway. We'll do this. So this is other stuff we can donate or sell. Weird mushrooms. I don't want cleansing. I don't know what it means. Very slowly the shaman got out a bag made of animal hide, presented his wares. Blimey. Yeah, why not? We'll take a mushroom. And then we'll go. Sanity's still pretty good. Curious as to what's going on here. Examine. Came across a fascinating, more than 3 meters high rock figure. Its cold eyes seemed to focus on us. Its presence felt uncomfortable and we desired to move on. Saw some items by the statue. They must have been put by people from a nearby village. Sacrificial offerings. Took a look at the offerings. So, here is where we could nick stuff, basically. That will make our standing go down. They don't like people stealing offerings from their gods. Let's see what we do here. Delicious, but they spoil quickly. And what's the other one? Cocoa, fellas? Cocoa leaves. Also, refill some sanity, which is very important. So, maybe if we just take all those? No, not take all. We'll leave their mangoes. So that's, you can see there, it went from 11 to 9. Not great, but 9 isn't dreadful. It's not dreadful. But we really do need those leaves, because you can see our sanity goes down every time we move. So there's a mountain thing here, but can't really get to it. There's a gorilla by the thing, which is bad. Nope, found a waff. Good. Oh. Leopold Lafond began to look at us with suspicion in her eyes. Uh-oh. What's her problem? Paranoid. Oh dear. Level up to gain this perk. Interesting. Wandering merchant. Promote haggle. Gets to haggle. I should make use of this stuff. I never really do. This is dice. That's the combat system. Well, we'll leave promotion. We can't even promote. It was time. Oh no. That's what I get for idly clicking on things. Oh, found that. Now, I'm really kind of worried about going here with a gorilla wandering about, because that will kill us. So, much as I'm loath to do it, I may very well leave the... Oh, no, is the gorilla gone? Oh, now when it goes into red, that means your sanity is not enough. You can still move, but bad things might happen. We should be... We seem like we're okay. What we're going to do is we're going to... Behaving strangely. Paranoid as well. I guess these leaves really mess you up. Oh, we've really spent there. You can refill your sanity better by staying at villages, though that costs standing. Right, let's see what we can nab. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators, waist-high stairs, etc., etc., white marks drawn around the entry area. Let's go in. Steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. Got ourselves a golden statue. This is going to really mess up our standing, but I want it. What a glorious day. We took the artifact from the altar, and the shrine is going to collapse. And that's no joke, the whole collapsing shrine thing. So our sanity is right down now. But we've made it to the pyramid, so we can get out of here. There's a golden pyramid enthroned above the landscape, overcoming all the obstacles we had yet survived. After weeks of travelling, euphoria overcame me. I knew that my name would be forever remembered. And that's that. That's the first one. First one, not so bad. As soon as it hits the second one, that's when I really fuck up. But there we are. So, there we go. We've got 103 fame, not bad to finish with. Triumph. Choose a perk. Climber, to reduce movement when crossing hills. Bullet Hoarder, no idea how, but a character with this perk finds a bullet somewhere every couple of days. Navigator, increases the gained compass accuracy when uncovering fields. Oh yeah, as you uncover terrain, that compass in the top right points towards the pyramid with more accuracy. None of these I really like. I like the ones that help with the sanity, because that's like the most crucial thing. We don't really get... I mean, let's just go with Climber. Reducing your costs, never a bad thing. So let's see how our fame stands. I am not doing well at all from the basic thing, but we've got things. We can choose to keep or sell this. We will gift it. That shoots us right ahead. There we go. This, you know what? We'll sell it, make some money. And we are heading off to the Humper Lumper grasslands. Full of anticipation, I boarded the ship. There were still some preparations necessary, so I had one last pot of tea. Brief conversation, he had acquired a treasure map he was willing to part for a good price. Wrinkled map could contain interesting clues. Yeah. No thanks. Let's see, purchase equipment. Let's see what we can buy. First aid kit and patch up wounds. Chocolat, refill some sanity. Climbing gear. Torch, machete, excellent for cutting things. Weather balloon. A balloon to collect interesting scientific data. You know, I'll take that, why not? Empty canvas. And we will take some rations. Deal. Okay. Rations will keep us going for a bit. Let's see what's going on over here. Found us a stone circle. Stone formation, obviously man-made. Inscriptions etched into each rock. Let's analyse them. Deciphered the inscriptions, found out that they would help us find out more about an area of our choice. Huh. Well, fuck. Let's put it here. It's just mountains. That's just useless. Oh well. I mean, the pyramid could be anywhere. As you can see here, it's spinning wildly. I should have put it here. I saw that cursor pointing over here and neglected to realise it would be also pointing up there. That's why I put it over there like a fool. Oh well, let's go. Enter hut. There we are, this shaman event. See if he's got anything worth having. Page of hill creation, these are more sort of artifacts and things. Oh no, the dynamite, why not? Deal. Leave. So it's always good to try and pick up artifacts and shit while you can. Well, that's what we really need is a village. I don't want to waste all the chocolate. Not right now. New region. Let's see, how's the... Okay. Right. Let's go here and just hope it's a village. Examine shrine. Animal tracks are visible around the structure. Let's go in. Oh, God, I really shouldn't, but fuck it. I might as well just have all of that. Region analysed. I guess that will open stuff up. Who knows? Anyway. Oh no, not good. This is gonna eat into our resources again, but I'd rather avoid the gorilla for now. I will show you combat, but I'd like to live for a bit first. So every time you're in the red, dangerous things happen. Shit. Yeah, here we go. Someone was missing. Ardashir Shah, sitting in the nearby bushes, absently whispered to himself, held onto something that looked like a bone. I almost fainted as I realised that Leopoldine Lafond had been killed and cannibalised. And he's got the cannibal trait now. Good, good. Let's get out of here. Golden Pyramid, enter the pyramid. Finish. So there we go, that's that. We lost a person. Alright, perks. Polyglot, we can rest in villages. Geography. Desert Explorer. We'll take Polyglot. Being able to rest without a translator is pretty handy. So Harriet's really ahead. But sell that, make some money, and gift this. This should push us ahead again. There we are. As long as we keep fighting those golden boys, we're alright. We are heading to the looming grasslands. We're kind of lucking out with the grasslands. Some preparations. He challenged me to complete the expedition within 80 days. So we got Phineas Fogg getting involved. So we get a reward if we can complete within 80 days. And a sailor, yeah, we'll take that. We need people. How's equipment? What you got for me? Oh, they're good. That's a Coston flare, used for signalling at sea and revealing nearby areas. You know what? We are just gonna take. Oh. Deal. Take what we can of those. Look at all this stuff. So that's the days. Your fame, your region points. These are your mystery things. 80 days. So there's our mission. Oh. Promoted him. Right. Let's see what's going on over here. Examine. Okay, saw some items. Examine loot, see if they've got anything worth taking. You know what? I'm gonna leave it. Try and stay in the villagers' good graces. Try and keep our sanity up. Here's the village. They reached the village. Inhabitants were proud of martial prowess. Right, we've read all that. We know that. Able to communicate because we got polyglot. Trade. Haggle. Okay. See, I've not been making use of that when I really should. We will take this blue mushroom, maybe. Deal. I'm not using that dynamite. I'm sure there's something really useful in it that I'm fucking up, but who knows. Fuck it, we'll take the buffalo, why not? We will rest just because why not? Packed our belongings, we sat by the campfire. Ardashir Shah became very nervous, accused the villagers of conspirating against us. Villagers were obviously annoyed and their smiles no longer seemed sincere. Well, that's good. As obviously we'd stress the hospitality, so we are going to go. Packs up the truck and departed. Enter the hut. Got the shaman again. Fuck it, yeah, just give it to us. Shovel can be used to dig up things. Well, we're not really picking up treasure stuff, so maybe we can just see if we can get the other one off the back of our shovels. Yeah, good. Okay, so the thing is pointing pretty dead set in that direction. "25 days. Yeah, I really want to try and make it in 80 days, get that reward going. Certainly looks like we're heading in the right way. We must be close. Okay, so then there's a dropping. Oh, is that a dinosaur? Okay, now it's pointing all the way down. Oh no, have we got to go through dino territory? We may do. That's going that way. Oh shit. It's fucking after us is what it is. Examine shrine. Okay, drawn a circle of blood. Oh, we don't have rope. Well, fuck. Now we see how things are useful. So now it's pointing that way. Uh-oh. Right. So this is the combat system that I'm not quite getting yet, but basically you throw them in and they, if you put them in different combinations, they do things. It's tough to explain, but basic, you know, you can do a basic attack for a piddly damage. You can roll and try and get different dice. Like this I worked out is use. So if we get the gun next to use, we can combine them. But now we can't. Lookout shield 1. That gives us protection. I don't know whether those two together does anything. No. So end round, we end that. And now they get to fuck us up. What is that? Is that just run away? No. Evade. And that should be able to stable beam. There we go. It's an interesting little combat system. Just one that I've never survived so far. Case in point. So yeah, that's as I say, I'm not very good at it, but it is a fun game. It's a very interesting game. It's Curious Expedition. It's on early access right now. Yeah, I like it. I need to get good. Maybe I will one day. Bye.